Introducing the balls for our footwork, choosing your weapon. Golf ball, nice and hard if you're a bit of a sadist. Lacrosse ball, very firm, my favourite. This is a dog toy from a pet shop, but it's a similar density to the yoga balls. And tennis ball, cheap, easy option, but it's quite soft. So choose your ball. We're going to be releasing the tissue and working the fascia in the feet, which is going to help hydrate the back line of the body, help your flexibility. And this footwork's really good for your ankles, for any kind of sports really, but definitely I use it for my bifinning because the ankles put up with a lot with the fitness. So grab your balls, let's go. So standing hip width apart, which is just under these bones here. The feet facing forward. Just close your eyes and take a few breaths into the belly and imagine the air being drawn downwards towards your feet, and then just release. And I want you to take a few moments just to notice, how is your balance feeling? How does your body feel? Maybe notice you rock forwards and back as you inhale and exhale. And then shift the weight to the left foot and lift up the right knee. You can open the eyes if you want to. And just notice your balance. How's that feeling today? And then switch to the other foot. One side more wobbly than the other. Pretty normal. And we're going to do a roll down just to see how our flexibility is feeling today.
Keeping the knees soft, let's peel down and just reach the hands down to the floor and see where your flexibility is today. I'm a little bit stiff, it seems. Now I'm going to use my lacrosse ball today. Use a wall or something to support you if your balance is a bit off today, but I'm going to put my heel onto the floor and then I'm going to push my body weight into the big toe knuckle of my foot, and then I'm going to do that on each knuckle, working outward towards the little toe. So inhale, then exhale as you press down. So we're really getting those pressure points in the feet, and we just work all the way down to the feet, working across the foot, all the way down to the heel. Find that nice tender spot around your arch, and then put the body weight into the ball of the foot, and we're going to sort of shear the fascia of the heel side to side, really moving it to encourage hydration. Now take control of your ball again, and we're going to roll the ball across the feet from the big toe all the way down from the heel, sort of working inwards in a long line from the toe to the heel. Exhaling, we're pushing our body weight into the ball, getting a nice massage through the foot there, and then coming back. So inhale to release and exhale to push. So now we pick up the pace and we roll the ball super fast, forward and back, using what breath works best for you, but we're just getting a nice quick massage, rolling the ball over the entire surface of the bottom of the foot. The feet will love this. Now put your body weight into your heel and we're going to window wiper. So starting from the top of the foot, just where the ball of the pads of the feet are, and we'll work side to side, and we'll move the ball downwards and just window wiper side to side. So we're just moving the skin and the layers of fascia and tissue. Now here's my favorite, toe spreading. So spread those toes out and wrap them around over your ball. If you can't separate your toes, this is really going to affect how your whole of your lower body works, your whole gait, everything. So this is good health for your knees and your hips and for your balance. So get in there, open those toes. They are individuals, they have personalities, they want to shine. You should not be a slab of meat. So have some fun with that. And now I like a little toe stretch. So just do what's comfortable and good for your mobility here. Use a cushion and stretch the toes. Halfway, time for a quick balance check. So let's just lift a leg up on each side and see if you notice how your balance has changed. Now you've woken up all those nerve endings under your feet. So this is really important for your pre-proprioception. So let's start with the opposite foot. And we're going to push the body weight into the big toe knuckle again, and we're working inwards towards the little toe. So getting those pressure points. If something feels uncomfortable, just back off a little bit, and just breathe into it. It should feel good. There should be no pain here. And we're slowly working all the way down to the heel, that lovely tender spot. Put your body weight into the front of the foot so you can control the pressure as you work in towards the heel, really getting that pressure point. When you're ready, we can shear the skin from side to side, so pivoting on the front of the foot and just moving the tissue from side to side. And keep control of your ball. Getting a nice massage, working that pressure point, and then put the pressure back into the foot again. So now we're going to roll. So start from the big toe down to the heel. So we exhale and we push into the ball. This should feel great. And we're going to work down each toe in a long line down to the heel. So we're really getting those lines there. That should feel really good. So exhale as you push and inhale as you release the pressure. When you've done that a few times, we're going to pick up the pace and shear the skin really quickly over the ball. Lovely light massage. A little bit more pressure, and we go into our window wipers. So heel, push the heel into the floor, and we're gonna window wiper side to side and work the ball across the foot down towards the heel, and just have a nice relaxed breathing as you're doing this. And we go into toe spreading. Spread those toes. If they're not spreading, get in there, separate them, and just breathe into it and get comfortable. Spend more time on this if you feel like you need to. A little toe stretch. Standing hip width apart. We're just going to notice your balance again. Lifting one leg. Notice how you have a little bit more control as we've woken up all those nerve endings at the bottom of your feet. So breathing gently, we're going to lift up the toes and place them on the floor. So this is happy toes, sad toes, happy toes. And then try and spread the toes. So we're going to go pinky toe first, putting that on the floor. And the next one, if they can't do it, get in there and separate your toes manually. And then try the opposite way, big toe first, and then slowly putting, this is difficult, I can barely do this. And then we do some doming. So try and pick up the floor like you're picking up a tea towel. Yeah. Just mobilize the feet, rolling inwards and outwards very gently. This is great to do before you go running. And then just moving through the front of the foot to the back. Notice how you roll out the outside, onto the toes. Perfect. Now what do? We're going to check our flexibility, aren't we? Yeah. So a little balance check. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot more grounded. And we're going to roll down. Keeping the knees soft. Yes, I'm touching the floor today. Excellent. This is what you need. Well done. Good. So sit down on a chair or on the floor. You want to grab your foot. So we're just going to finish with the fingers between the toes, just to help separate them if they're a little bit stuck. And let's just roll the foot around. If your toes are a bit stuck together, this is good to do every day and it feels quite nice. Bit of dexterity in the toes helps with your pre-proprioception, your walking, thinning, everything. Then you can grab the heel and the foot here and just twist. The foot spirals when we walk, when we go into plantar flexion, pushing up on the balls of the feet. Switch legs, between the toes, separate. If you're having trouble or if it feels weird, you can move the toes individually to start with if you can't quite get them in there.
but this is great for your hips and your knees before you go running. But great for definitely free diving. If you're bi thinning, your ankles take a lot of stress. And then just grabbing the top of the foot here and the heel and just twisting in opposite ways and just noticing that twist. Good, hope you enjoyed that.
This is part 1 of my footwork tutorial to help prepare the feet and ankle for bi thinning. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. And I'll see you next time. Enjoy your training.